Welcome to ICM TV. ICM TV, in collaboration with ICM Software House, is bringing many Oracle training courses for you free of cost. Please subscribe to ICM TV channel and don't forget to press ring icon so that you will be notified about all upcoming training videos, which include Oracle technical courses and Oracle functional courses over the Oracle eBusiness as well as Oracle Fusion application. In Oracle technical courses, we are bringing two main different technologies, which is Oracle eBusiness and Oracle Fusion applications. In Oracle eBusiness and Fusion applications, we will give you trainings for DBA track as well as development tracks. In the DBA, we will give you core DBA as well as apps DBA and Fusion DBA. In the developer track, we will give you training on all the development technologies, which includes SQL, PLSQL, Java, Form Builder, Report Builder, OAF, ADF, Discover and Business Intelligence. In the functional side, we'll give you trainings for Oracle Financial, Human Resource, Supply Chain, Project Management and Manufacturing over the Oracle eBusiness as well as Oracle Fusion application.
Hi guys, welcome to a new course for Oracle eBusiness Essentials for Implementors. On this channel, we are going to bring many Oracle training courses for you for Oracle eBusiness as well as Oracle Fusion Cloud application. So this course is eBusiness Essentials for Implementors, and in this course, first of all, I will teach you about the core introduction for the Oracle eBusiness. Once you will be having core introduction about the Oracle eBusiness, I'll tell you how to use Oracle eBusiness and the core basic navigation tips and tricks to use Oracle eBusiness. So after learning about tips and tricks for Oracle eBusiness, the next topic will be our Oracle eBusiness shared entities and the integration. I'll tell you how the integration and shared entities working in the Oracle eBusiness. Once you will be having idea about shared entity and eBusiness, after that I'm going to teach you system administrator fundamentals. What are the system administrator fundamentals which will be useful and helpful for the implementers? After you will be having a fair idea about the fundamentals for the system administrators, then I will teach you, I'll guide you about the core business flows which are used in the Oracle eBusiness. So in detail we'll discuss about the core business flows, and the next topic will be about the flex fields. So flex fields are very much important in Oracle eBusiness, and I'll tell you in more detail how to work and how to configure the flex field in the Oracle eBusiness. And after learning about the flex fields, our last topic will be Oracle alerts. What are the alerts? How are the alerts configured, and what is the benefit for the Oracle alerts? So these topics we will be covering in this course for Oracle eBusiness Essentials for Implementers. So before starting this course, it's recommended for you to have your own environment. If you need to have your own environment for your practices on your laptop, so we have a separate video training course for how to build your environment for Oracle eBusiness on your laptop. You can take this course and you can download all the files and you can build your environment so that you will be able to do all the practices for upcoming trainings for Oracle eBusiness Essentials for Implementers and all other eBusiness technical and functional courses. So before starting the training, if you did not subscribe to our channel, please subscribe. And please don't forget to press ring icon so that you will be notified about all upcoming training videos first of all. And now, before starting the training, let me tell you about myself and my company. And if you need any help or if you need any course, please don't hesitate to ask us, and we will be arranging the training and help for you for any course related to Oracle eBusiness. Thank you very much.
Before starting training, let me introduce you myself. My name is Abadur Rahman and I am working on Oracle technologies from last more than 20 years. I completed my Oracle developer certification in year 2000. I have given training more than 5,000 students around the world, and I have given training in more than 15 different training institutions, which includes Oracle University Dubai, Oracle University Saudi Arabia and many different Oracle training institutions. I'm a very strong developer and I build custom application for more than 100 clients in Pakistan. I'm Oracle functional consultant and I did the Oracle eBusiness implementation for more than 50 companies in last 15 years. So I provide a different types of services, which includes consultancy, implementation, as well as support. I'm Oracle. I do have a very strong Oracle Fusion application experience, as I am doing Oracle Fusion implementation from last 5 years. So I worked on more than 5 large projects on Oracle Fusion implementations. I'm a project manager. I do the project management for many projects. I run more than 10 large ERP implementation projects as a project manager. And I'm a very good solution architect, as I do have a strong hands-on working experience on Oracle technologies, which include DBA development as well as functional side. So any type of solution, if I need to design, I can understand and design any type of solution very easily, though it goes across different technologies or it goes across different modules or the different business areas.
Does your company need Oracle Consultancy services for Oracle eBusiness and Oracle Fusion Cloud? If yes, ICM Software House is a multinational ERP consultancy company dealing in end-to-end ERP solution implementations on Oracle technologies, including Oracle eBusiness and Oracle Fusion Cloud implementations, business intelligence, mobile application development, and integrations. We are a team of dedicated professionals providing on-site and offshore ERP consultancy services in the international market. ICM is helping clients digitally transform and streamline their business processes by integrating many departments using ERP solutions to have paperless environments, along with the best analytical solutions for decision makers through business intelligence, and by ensuring business data availability and approvals on mobile apps. ICM's head office is located in Pakistan, with branch offices in many countries around the world, including Saudi Arabia, the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, Australia, and the United Arab Emirates. ICM provides Oracle ERP services, including solution-driven implementation based on best practices, 24/7 on-site and offshore support, business intelligence solutions, including data warehousing, mobile application development, corporate trainings, resource outsourcing on-site and offshore support, health checks, upgrading services, especially in Oracle. We offer comprehensive solutions to our clients for managing financial, human resources, procurement, supply chain, manufacturing, projects, property, asset maintenance, asset lifecycle management solutions, and more. We have a great deal of experience in healthcare, telecom, banking, real estate, construction, and the manufacturing business sectors. For more information, please visit our website or contact us via email, phone, or WhatsApp. We look forward to speaking with you soon.
So I'm just going to explain you about the essentials for the implementations in more detail through these slides, okay? So as we discussed, the agenda for this course is like you will be having a very good idea about Oracle eBusiness as an introduction. I will introduce you about Oracle eBusiness. I tell you what are the core basic building blocks for Oracle eBusiness. You will be having a very fair idea. If you don't know about Oracle eBusiness, then you will be having a very good, very fair idea about Oracle eBusiness solution. After that, I will tell you what are the main core important modules in Oracle e-business and what are the integrations between those modules and what is the benefit for those integrations. These I will explain you in more detail. And then I will explain you what is Oracle application navigation. If you never used Oracle e-business, then this is good for you, that you will be familiarized with the environment. I'll explain you about the environment and the environment details. After that, I will tell you what are the important shared entities which are used in the Oracle e-business. Then I will explain you in details about key business flows. After that, I'll tell you the one and the most important thing in the Oracle e-business for the implementation is flex feeds. Once you will be having a very good idea about the flex feeds, then I will tell you about Oracle alerts. So this will be the agenda for our course. So we will try to finish this course in 2 to 3 episodes. Okay, so let's move forward. So first of all, we need to understand what is e-business and why we need e-business. Actually, e-business is a standard ERP solution provided by Oracle. Okay, Oracle is a company who build the solution for the business, you can say for the businesses. Okay, so this solution is for every type of business industry, and this solution is for approximately all types of departments. Okay, it covers, like if you see big organization, if you see big companies, if you see big multinational organization which are having the business across the world, and they might be having 100 or 200 different departments. So if you see as a legacy system, they might need to run a separate application or separate software in one single company. Okay, so this was old trend to have a legacy application. Now if you see in the modern world, every company already either moving to the ERP solution or they already have an ERP solution. Okay, so ERP solution, in the ERP solution we have Oracle e-business as an ERP solution. E-business as an ERP solution means this is as an integrated application which integrate multiple departments and their business processes, which it helps the organizations to have a paperless environment, and it helps them to streamline their business processes. Like for example, if you have a company, so they have the finance department which is maintaining their accounts and the budgets. Okay, so you consider that you will be having a single standard application which will be facilitating the process or the automation work for many departments. Okay, so which interconnects all those departments in terms of, you can say, business processes. Okay, anyhow, we have a financial department that might be having accounting, of course not might be, that must be maintaining accounting and budget related information. Sometimes based on the business needs, some companies they don't much focus on the budgets, but yes, accounts is a must. Okay, so if you see any company, they will be having accounts and they need to have an application for the accounts. And the companies, they will be having human resource and they must need to deal with the human resource, how many employees they have and how they are paying them and how they are compensating to those employees. So, and the companies might need to control their inventory. So these are the three major areas: finance, supply chain and inventory control. Finance, supply chain and human resource. These are three major areas, and let's assume you will be having a solution which is covering all the departments. If you go and see today in any organization, especially which is dealing with the supply chain, they must have these three departments: finance, or we can say supply chain, or the procurement department, or human resource department. So e-business is an application which is used to integrate many applications or many departments to streamline their business processes or streamline their businesses, to give them very good strong paperless environment. Okay, which help them to remove a lot of errors or human mistakes while maintaining their business records. Okay, so you might be having a recruitment system for the employees, you might be having procurement and contracts, or your company might be having property control or asset management system. So means e-business is a solution, e-business is an application, e-business is a software, okay, which is designed by Oracle company, designed in Oracle product for the organizations to streamline their business or the business processes for the many departments in one single application. Okay, so you will be having only all of those departments will be using one single application to deal with all departments. They don't need to go and purchase or to have a separate application. So this is the basics of the integration. Now let's just have a basic idea about the technical architecture, how technically the architecture will be for the Oracle e-business. If some company is using Oracle e-business, they will be having three different layers. So one layer is called database layer, second layer is called application layer, and third layer is called client layer. So here in the database layer, we will be having database logic. Database logic means you will be having a single database which will be having all the data models and which will be storing all the data. Okay, and you might be having your main infrastructure for the business intelligence which will be stored on the database layer. So we are having three different layers. One layer is called database layer, second layer is called application layer, third layer is called client layer. So this is database layer where all your data is stored, and here in the middle tier or in the application logic, we have another layer which is called application layer. In this application layer we'll have an application server software, okay, which we can say a web server. So this web server is having Java engine, this web server is having user interface files, and this web server is having BI reports. We can say web server or application server. So if you are using any organization, if any organization is using Oracle e-business, they will be having two different servers. One is for the database and one is for the application server. But yes, based on the structure, based on the requirements, based on the design, you can put these two layers even on the single server. Okay, or maybe based on the business requirement, you can have multiple servers for this layer. Okay, or multiple servers for this layer, because maybe some company they have users in thousands or maybe in the millions. For those thousands and the million users, so one or two or three, four servers might not be sufficient. So you might need to increase the space, increase the capacity for the servers for the different purposes. So but at least these are three different layers. So database layer and application layer. So, and we have a client layer. For the client layer, users will be accessing our application. User can access our application either through the mobile or through a tablet or through the laptop or through the computer. So to access the e-business application, they might use different tools, like they might use Java, they might use browser, or they might use Excel plugins, or for running some reports they might be using Excel also to work on the Oracle e-business. So this is a client layer where the client will be working. Client will be either using either of those platforms, and they will be using either those tools to connect, to communicate with your application server. So application server will take the user interfaces or the BI report which is available on this server, and if those reports need to connect with the database to get some data or to store some data, it communicate with this database. So this is a middle layer which help you to communicate between these two layers. Okay, and this middle layer is also having all the business and application logic available on these servers. Okay, so this is a basic idea about technical architecture for Oracle e-business. Now let's move forward. Like if you are working on the Oracle, e-business, if you are an implementer, if you need to implement a solution in any company, so you need to understand, focus two different sides or two different dimensions. First side is technical side, second side is the business side. Actually, you being an implementer, your major focus is on the business side. So you need to understand more about the business side. So now let's put more focus on the business side, because our focus as an implementer will not be a lot on the technical side. Okay, you need to understand more and more about the business and the business processes and the business requirements and how you satisfy the business needs. Okay, so here if we are discussing the business wise, so we need to understand every company they will be having a module called Oracle General Ledger. Okay, General Ledger will be having all accounting information. General Ledger is storing all the accounting information. From this accounting information, your accountants or your finance people will generate different types of reporting. That reporting will be financial reporting. That can be, you can say, account statement, that can be trial balance, income statement, or balance sheet. So these statements will be mainly used by, you can say, major business stakeholders like the business owners, because they care about the profitability. So if they need to go, they need to check about the profitability, they check the financial statements. Okay, and sometimes, or the many times, if you need to get facilities from the banks or from the different organizations, you might need to produce balance sheet or some other financial statements. Even those statements will be taken from the general ledger modules. And even if sometime you need to present your finance or your data to some legal government organization for the taxation purpose, still that data will be having all the major accounting information and accounting repository for the in the Oracle General Ledger. So what we can say, there is a module in Oracle e-business or in any ERP solution which is called General Ledger, which is holding all accounting information. Okay. Now if we see here, along with General Ledger, we will be having one or more or many modules called subledgers. So each subledger is having its own separate transaction, its own separate accounting information, which at that will be transferred to the General Ledger. Let's assume we have a module called Oracle Payables. Oracle Payables will be having all the information related to our payables or payment related transactions. So for those transactions, we create the accounting, and this accounting will be transferred to the General Ledger. Same like this, we have a module called Receivable, which is having all the transactions related to receivables, and for all those receivable transactions, it generates accounting information and transfer to the General Ledger. Now if we see here in the fixed asset, in the fixed assets module, we have details for all the assets, and for those details, for those assets, we might create depreciation every month, and that depreciation will be having accounting information which it will go to the General Ledger. Same like this for the cash management, for the inventory, for the property, for the purchasing, for the payroll, for the contracts, you will be having transactions and you will be having accounting information, and that accounting information will be available in centralized accounting system, and from there this accounting information will be at that transferred to the General Ledger, and from the General Ledger your financial people will generate their financial reports. Okay. Now if we see here General Ledger, so as I explained you, General Ledger is, you can say, core main hub, which is central module, which get the data from the other modules called subledgers. Okay. So for in each ledger, from each ledger you will be having a centralized accounting engine, which will be having all the accounting information available in this engine about all these modules, and for all the transactions you will be having accounting, and from this accounting you will be able to transfer your accounting information to the Oracle General Ledger for financial reporting. Now if we are working on the Oracle e-business, in the Oracle e-business as an environment, we can access our Oracle e-business either through the mobile. They are giving you interface in the mobile. Even you can access your e-business application on the tablets. If you want to access your application from anywhere in the world, you can access either through the smartphone and the tablet. You know, as technology is moving fast, very rapidly, so everyone wants everything on their laptop or on the tablets. Okay. On the mobiles or on the tablets, because many times you are available on such place you cannot open laptop or you cannot access the computer. So there is some important information, some important data you need to analyze, some important decisions you need to take. You can take even on the mobile, even you can take it on the tablets. Okay. So Oracle e-business is having accessibility on the mobile, tablet, laptop and computers. You can access your application from any of the, you can say, devices, wherever, whenever you want. Now if we see here, Oracle is having, different product families. Okay, different product families which deal with different types of business areas. Like we have a product family called Oracle Financial Suite. Oracle Financial Suite is having many modules which it will be used for the different purposes. If we see here in Oracle e-business, is having more than 200 modules, and from those 200 modules, you will be having a separate family, and each family may be having 5, 6, 7, 8 or 10 modules. Out of those modules, there are some core modules and some advanced modules. So I'll discuss in more details about the product families and the modules which are in Oracle e-business. So we have financial suite, we have human capital suite, we have supply chain suite, we have project suite, and we have manufacturing suites, which are the major important suites. Now if we see here, major Oracle application product families are what? We have a product family finance, we have a product family projects, we have a product family supply chain, we have a product family manufacturing, we have a product family human resource, and we have a product family CRM. If you combine all product families, so this will be part of your ERP solution, okay? Or e-business will be covering the business for all those modules. And you will be having a module called Oracle Workflow, because if you are working in an integrated environment, maybe these departments need to communicate for different decisions or for the different data or different purposes. For that you can use Oracle Workflow Builder. So if we see here, in the Oracle e-business, we have financial family. In the financial family, we have core module called Oracle General Ledger. As I explained you, this is central repository which hold all the accounting information. We have a module called Accounts Payables. Accounts Payable is having information related to about all the payments, and we have the information related about all the payables which we need to pay, or even whatever the payments we have done. Okay. Payments and payables information will be available in the payables modules, and whatever we are receiving and whatever we need to receive from the different customers or the different sources, all the information will be available in the receivables module. And then we have an assets module which maintain all the assets related transactions, assets, their purchasing, their depreciation, their adjustments, all information related to assets will be stored in the assets module. And we have a cash management module which will be mainly used to deal with bank transactions. Okay, so these are the core modules for Oracle Financials. Okay, so but in the financial suite or the financial families, we have some additional modules also which you can choose if you need. One out of them is internet expenses. Like if you need to use, you need to upload the expense reports for the project manager or some people who are dealing with the petty cash, so you can use internet expenses module. And we have a global consolidation system. If you have a group of companies and you want to consolidate their financial statements, so we have a module, global consolidation system. We have advanced collection module to take care about more detail, to take care about your collections in more details. Okay, we have receivable modules. Receivable means you can have receivable on the portal, and from there you can be having approvals for your transactions. We will have receivable, we have treasury, lease management, and advanced global intercompany modules. So these are all the modules are the Oracle financial families, and these are the core modules. Normally, if any company they purchase Oracle Financial, they normally go for the core modules, and if they need, they can decide to go for whatever additional modules they want. Now if we see here, we have Oracle Human Resource Management. In the Oracle Human Resource Management, we have Human Resource, which we say HR core module, which is having all, you can say, core human resource related information like job, positions, title, their hire date, their joining date, all the basic data related to employees will be recorded in the core human resource module. And the benefits and the payroll and the payments, whatever you need to pay and make the deduction for the employees, so it will be stored in the payroll module. And self-service is if some people need to take approvals for some requests like leaves, like resignation, like hiring or firing. For those type of requests or any type of requests, you can build self-service request, human resource request, which it will go for approval from the certain persons. And we have a module called approval management, which help us to facilitate to build the approval engine. Okay, all these are the core basic modules for the Oracle Human Resource Management. We have Advanced Benefits module, we have Compensation Workbench module, we have iRecruitment module, and we have Performance Management module. We have Time and Labor module. So all these modules are part of Oracle Human Resource Management system. Okay, and if we see here, we have a procurement family. In the procurement family, we have a purchasing to deal with purchasing transaction, sourcing optimization. These tools are mainly if you are dealing with the tenders, you need to check the quotation, pricing, comparison between the vendors. So this is very much helpful software for the procurement, which is coming actually the part of advanced procurement module. And we have iSupplier portal. If you want to deal with your suppliers through a system in a systematic way, so you have a portal where you will build the account, you will create the account for your suppliers, and your suppliers can communicate with your organization in terms of if you need to issue them POs, or you need to get online signature, they need to send the online invoices. So it will be helpful for you to build or to streamline your business processes with your suppliers or with your vendors. So this is iSupplier module. We have procurement contracts. If your company is having a lot of contracts with different vendors for different types of contracts, so you can build contract term library, and based on that you will be able to you will be able to build the contracts in much more faster and easier way with your vendors. And now we have service procurement. If your business is mainly dealing in purchasing the services from different vendors, so we have a service procurement module where you can make them payment. You can make them payment based on different milestones, or even you can make some retention on some of the milestones. So all these type of things are covered in the service procurement module. So we have advanced pricing, iProcurement. So iProcurement, like if you want like your internal staff to choose from the bucket list what they want to procure and send it for the approval, for that we have iProcurement. And advanced pricing to manage the prices in much more better and efficient way. Now we have daily business intelligence for the procurement also in the e-business main modules. We have supply chain planning module. In the supply chain management planning module, or we can say in the supply chain modules, we have basically inventory management, order management, and advanced supply chain planning, inventory optimization, and warehouse management. These are all the modules related to Oracle supply chain. Okay, and we have asset lifecycle management module. Asset lifecycle management module is basically used to manage the assets, because sometimes some companies are mainly asset oriented organizations. Like if you see telecommunications companies, for them everything is their assets, because they put the tower on different places and all their businesses running on the assets. If you see big factories maintain all their assets. So for that purpose also they use asset management module. And if you see banks are having ATM machines on different places to maintain, to use, to deal with their processes and to deal with their data, will have asset lifecycle management modules. So in the asset lifecycle management module, we have enterprise asset management and self-service work requests. So enterprise asset management is to deal with enterprise assets, because if you are working in enterprise, you might need to work on the asset maintenance, and you might need to work on the asset schedule or preventive maintenance. For that purpose, we'll have a very good module called enterprise asset management, and to deal with their self-service requests, we have self-service work requests. Now if we need to track our assets, because maybe in some companies assets might be moving between different departments or the different locations, for that purpose we'll have a module called asset tracking. And then we have a property manager modules also, which it can be which it will be very much important to deal with your properties. Okay, so these are major modules related to the asset lifecycle management. Now if we see here, if our business, if our company is focused on the projects, especially this type of like companies like construction or the, like you can say IT, or many organizations which are especially dealing in the services, they work based on the projects. So for them, their major business is to deal with the projects, and for that we have a project family also. For the project family, we have project costing modules, we have project billing modules, we have project human resource management module, we have project costing mean to deal with the project related costs. What are the different costs? So cost can be in terms of resources, cost can be in terms of tasks, cost can be in terms of procurement or the stock. There can be different types of projects costs. So to deal with those costs, we have a module called project costing. And now this project costing module is integrated with all other e-business modules, okay, which will be very much helpful to deal with, to track where you are spending the money for your projects, okay. And project billing, if you are receiving, from where you are receiving money, how much you are receiving, and how you bill and how you want to bill. So all the billing related information will be available in the project billing module. Now we have project resource management module, which is how you manage the resources on the project. And we have project collaboration module, which is used, you can say, to collaborate between the teams related to different tasks and the task assignment, and to check the status. For that we have project collaboration module. We have project management module to deal with the different project management related activities. So same like this, we have portfolio analysis, project contracts module. So these are the modules related to the project family, and we have daily business intelligence for the projects also. Now I just give you very high level highlight about the core major product families and the core major modules. But it's not all the modules. There are many more modules in the Oracle e-business which you or your company can use based on your business needs. Okay. Now let's just try to understand about the navigation. If you are new to the Oracle e-business, then you just need to understand how to work on the e-business and how to use the e-business. So now in this section, I will just explain you how you will be working on the e-business and what are the core important key factors while you need to work. Okay. So if first of all, I will tell you how to log in to the application, then I'll tell you what are the different responsibilities. Then I will explain you what are the functions, what is functions, menus and functions, application toolbars, shortcuts, and how to run the reports. All these things I'll just give you as an idea to how you navigate Oracle e-business. If you are very new and you don't know about e-business, so this is very good. At least you will be having a very fair idea to know how to work on the Oracle e-business application. If you log in Oracle e-business application, so you will find a screen like this where you will put your username and you will put your password and click on the login. Then you will log in with your application. Now just before starting the navigation, let me tell you that if you don't have system ready for your practices, we have a separate video you can check from the I button. That from that you can download and you can build your own environment for the Oracle e-business, so that you will be able to do all the practices on your laptop or on your machine. Okay, so you can see that video and build your own environment, so that you will be able to learn a lot of courses and you will be able to do a lot of practices. Because without the instance, without the practices, you will not be able to understand the tool or the product very well. So practice is a must. For doing the practices, we give you a link from where you can download and you can work. So we give you link for a production instance. We don't give you a link for the vision instance, because if you are working for any organization, if you're working on any instance for the practices, so there are two different types of servers. One is called vision instance, second is called production instance. So normally for the training purposes, people use the vision instance, but to work in any company, people use the production instance. But if you are working on the vision instance, so all the setups will be already there. You can go, you can work, you can navigate, but you will not really face the real challenges or the real problems which you face while doing the implementation. So that's why, to make you feel more comfortable, to make you feel more stronger we work on the production instance. Okay, so you can go and you can download and you can continue doing the practices on the production instance. So if you have application, you will be having a login screen. You will give your username and password and click on the login. Before that, you can choose whatever the language you want to work. So, but before that, the language should be installed in your instance. Okay, so then you will log in and then you will find a screen like this. On the screen, left hand side, you will find a responsibility. You might be having different responsibilities, one or multiple responsibilities. Whatever the responsibilities will be assigned to you based on your job role, you will find it here in the main menu. And then after that, you will be having a work list. From this work list, you can there might be some notifications for you, or there might be some you can say requests which one you might need to take some action. So this is work list for you, and this is main menu. Okay, and now if you click on any Java form, so you will see an application navigator which it will be working. In this navigator, you will find different sub menus or different functions, and from these sub menus or the functions, you can build your list of top 10 items from here. Okay, after that, you can choose the items from here and it will come this way, and then you can choose these items. Okay, so if you are working on the e-business, on the top of that you will find something called menu bar. This is menu bar. In the menu bar, there are different you can say buttons. If you are working on the Windows, you must be familiarized because every application is having menu bar. Okay, so when menu bar is having more standard, you can say tools or the functions. And if you see here, this is toolbar. Toolbar is having also some more important standard functions like plus button is to create record, search button to go for the search, this is to go to the navigator, this is to save record, this is to switch responsibility, this is for the print. So this is all you can say a toolbar. And now this is our navigator and this is top 10 list. Now if we are working on Oracle e-business, so we have two different types of interfaces. One type of interface is called form-based interface, which opens and works in Java. Okay, for that purpose you must need to have Java. So basically this is more professional interface. The people who need to do a lot of transaction, they will be working on the form-based interface. And some people who just don't need to do a lot of transaction, for them they make it more simpler interface which is called HTML-based interface. For HTML-based interface, it works in the browser, and for that you don't need to have Java installed on your machine. So this type of interface is called form-based interface, or what we can say professional interface. If you are working on the professional interface or the Java-based interface, you will find yellow field. Yellow means it's a must. You must need to record. Okay. Now here is a white field. White field means this is an optional. If you want to record, you want to enter something, you can enter. Otherwise, this is optional. You can leave it blank. Then if you find here some fields are gray. Gray means this you cannot take any action. This is just to show you some information. Okay. So this is read-only information. So there are three different types of fields on your form-based interface. Now if we see here our, you can say HTML-based interface is like this, and from this HTML-based interface, you will see there will be, there will be a form, there will be some applications which don't need Java, and it will be opening in the browser. Okay. Now if you are working on the e-business, if you are working in the Java-based environment, so you will find a navigator. So this navigator is having different function, and you can click on any function. So then based on that function, it will open your form. If you see here, so this is your responsibility name. Whatever will be your responsibility name, it will show here. Now if you are in a navigator, you might be having many sub menus or many functions. So you can expand, or you can expand all, or you can collapse all to see what are the functions available in this navigator. Now here are some important terminologies which is used in Oracle e-business. but these terminologies are common between all different types of applications, like menu bar, like Windows title, MDI window, tooltip. If you are using any application in the Windows environment, all will be having the same terminology. So I just put it here for your reference that there will be menu bar, there will be window, there will be window title, MDI. So you can see what is the purpose of each, you can say, object. So now here are some short keys which are very much important, because in a lot of companies, a lot of people, they keep working on same screen for many hours to maintain with their records. So they need to work more quickly, more fastly, and they normally cannot, or they don't want or to use the mouse. So for that you have short keys. So you can use the short keys to make your work more quicker and faster. For that, if you need to clear a field, we have F5. If you need to clear a record, we have F6 button. If you need to clear a block, we have F7 button. If you need to clear a form, we have F8 button. If you need to save, you can just press Ctrl S, it will save your record. To delete a record, you just need to press Ctrl and up, it will delete a record. If you need to create new record, you can go Ctrl and down, so you can create new record. Now here, if you need to run any query, so if you need to search any data, you can press F11, then you can put your criteria, and then you can press Ctrl F11, it will show you all your required data on whatever form you are using on the Oracle e-business. This is, I'm saying, professional or Java native form. Okay. Now if you are working, if you need to exit some form or exit the application, you just need to press F4, so your form will be closed. So you need to move between the fields, you can choose the tab button, and if on some fields there is a list of values, just press Ctrl L, so it will open a list of values. From there you can choose whatever the value you want. Okay, so this is all the basics. And then after that, if you need to run a report, so you can go and you will be having report run version. Sorry, you will be having you can say concurrent request manager, concurrent request, from where you can run and you can submit request and you can see your request. Okay, now let's have some hands-on workshop. Now I will do all these hands-on. I'll show you on a running instance, so that you will be having an idea, and even you can do the same practices, and you will familiarize yourself with the instance. Now if you need to work on Oracle application, you will need to put your server name, and your port. You will put your full server name with the domain and the port. Normally if you install on your laptop, so it's explained how you will put your server name, okay, and how you run. If it's not on your in the laptop, and if you are working in a company, your DBA will give you the server name and the port. Once you go there, you will run your application. Now once you run your application, it will give you login screen. From this login screen, you need to put your username and password, as I explained you earlier. Okay, so for example, sysadmin and sysadmin. So sysadmin is a user which is having system administrator rights. System administrator is a guy who is basically controlling all the application and the users and the security. Okay, so we'll connect with the sysadmin and we'll put username and password, and here if you need to choose any other language, you will choose any other language, and then you just click on the sign login. Once you log in, your application will open. If you see on the application on the left hand side, so there is something called responsibilities. So this portion is called navigator. Under this navigator, you will be having different responsibilities. Okay, and this portion is called work list, where you might be having different work list. If you see here, there is favorites. You can build your favorite list, and there is some setting. For example, if you need to change some setting, some preferences for the user, or change the user password, you can just click on this and you can change the settings, okay, from the preferences. And here we'll have notification. Whatever the notification for you to take some action, it will show you the count here. and right now it's showing 0 mean there is no notification. So notification will also show here also, but sometime your notification list become very longer and you cannot show only on one page, it need multiple pages, but you will see here the total count. Okay, so here it is showing your username, the guy who is logging in, and this button is to log out if you need to sign out from the Oracle application. So this is the major front screen. Okay, if we click here on any responsibility, as I explained you, these are the different responsibilities. You might be assigned 1 or 2 or 3 or 5, whatever, based on your job role responsibilities required, you will be assigned the responsibilities. Now you can click on any responsibility, and here if you see here under each responsibility, this is called submenus, because for each responsibility there will be one menu linked, and under each menu there can be multiple submenus, or there can be a function. If we see here under system administrator, this is a function. Okay, because if you click on this, a form will open, and this is a submenu, because if you click on this, detailed sub functions will open. Okay, so this is submenu, this is function, this is function. Now if we see here, this is a different type of form. You see the icon is different, and here is a different icon. So this type of icon is you can say HTML based forms, and this type of you can say icon is for the forms based interface, as I explained, or the professional forms. So if I click on this, so it will open your applications in Java. Okay, so this is opening my application in Java. So now if we come here, so this is Java based form and this is HTML based form. If you just click on this, it will open your form in the browser and it don't need Java. Okay, so as I explained you, there are two different types of interfaces, Java based or HTML based. So now if I click on this, this is running in the Java. This is Java based interface, so we can say this is a professional interface. So we can minimize, we can change some adjustment for this form. Okay, and like this, for example. Now if we see here, as I explained you, this part is called navigate. Okay, in this navigator you will see submenu. If you see a button, plus means submenu. If you don't see plus, mean this is a direct function. So if I just click on this, for example, it will open. Double click on this, it will open all the submenu. Okay, so if I just click on the minus, so it will collapse. So we can collapse, we can expand. So this button is to expand, this button is to collapse, this button is to expand, this or it's a submenus. Okay, and this is for collapse. If we want to expand all submenus, we just click on the all and it will expand everything. Okay, and if we need to collapse all, we can just collapse all, so it will collapse all. Now here we can build our top 10 list. Whatever the top 10 actions we perform or the user perform, he can build a list for his convenience. So you can come here, for example, user, choose the user from here by this button to put it here, choose the responsibilities from here to put it here, and then for example in the concurrent, choose from here the concurrent request to put it here. For example, choose function, choose menus to put it here. So for example, these are the 5 important tasks which a user based on his role do every day. Okay, so to make his life easy, so that he don't need to go to the submenus and check and navigate, he can just directly choose from here. To choose from here, he has 3 different choices. For example, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if he press any button, like from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the form will be opening based on that number. For example, I need to open the functions. I just press 4 on my keyboard, so it will starting the functions form. I need to close this form, I click on this, it will close my form. Now if I need to open the users, I press 1, it will open the users. If I close this function, so it will close my users form. So like this, we can press 1, 2, 3, or if we need to open any form, we just choose this and double click. So once we choose it and double click, it will open this form. I just close this, and the third option, choose this and click on the open, so it will also open. Okay, so this is the way you can define all the forms. Now for example, if we have this, okay, this form, so as I explained you that yellow field is a must, okay, we must need to enter, okay, and the white is an optional, and gray is we cannot change. So these are three different types of, you can say, fields. Now if we need to search data on any form, we have two different options. Either we can find from here, like click on the find, and for example we need to find any responsibilities starting with general ledger. I just press G, it will short down and it will show all starting with the G. If I press GE, it will all starting with the GE, and so it will show all starting with the GE. Like this way you can quickly search a responsibility from this link. Or there is another option to search, which is through the F11 button. You just need to come here, put F11, and here you need to put your search criteria. For example, I put here GENER percentage. Percentage means everything starting after this will be showing. Okay, so control F11, so it will show everything starting with after the journal, but it's showing me one time one record. If I need to see more records, so I just need to press down from the keyboard, so it will be showing me all the, you can say, other records. Okay, so I just go other records. So this way you can find, you can search. Okay, if you come here or click on this, you will find three dots. If you click on these three dots, it will open a list of value from where you can search. So you can press percentage to see all the things, and you can choose. So this is just to give you a list of values. Now I just close this. For example, I need to run a report. How I will run a report? I'll click on the view, then I will click on the request, and then I can submit new request. Once I submit new request, here is a list of value. I click on this list of value. It will show me all the requests available for this responsibility. Like for example, I need to run a report called active users. I click OK and submit, and then OK, and then click no and fine. So this request will go in a queue, and based on the server or the load, in couple of seconds or minute, it will run and it will execute and it will show you the result. I just refresh data. Okay, so after refreshing, still I think server is having load. Now it's completed. So if I just need to see the result of this report, I just click on the view output, and it is showing me the result for this report. Okay, so this is the details for that report, and like this I can see all the details for that report. Okay, and if just I close this, if I need to see the log, I just click on the view log, it will show me all the log for that report. Now here I just close this, so this is all about the basic navigation. So next we'll continue in the next lecture. And before closing, if you did not subscribe to my channel, please go and subscribe, and please don't forget to press the ring icon so that you will be notified about all upcoming training videos. If you have any comment, if you have any question, please don't hesitate to ask. You can put it in the comment, and we will answer all of your questions and concerns. So hopefully if you enjoyed this video, please hit like button, and thank you very much for your time today.